What is up, guys? So today's video I thought I would do a little makeup video. So I did a drugstore glowing foundation routine, or not just foundation, a glowing face skin routine. So I used all drugstore products on my skin with the exception of like blushes and bronzers, but so like everything on the base, like the highlight, as you can see, in the foundation is all from the drugstore. And all products that I regularly use and really like. So yeah, I've just started using more dewy foundations. I feel like for the summer your skin's already gonna get oily, so you might as well start out trying to look dewy anyway. Yeah, so let's get to the video. So first, since this is going to be like super glowy, I'm gonna start off with the L'Oreal Lumi drops. And I basically just, I start out with like hydrated skin, of course, and with all my skincare and whatnot, but I'm just gonna kind of use this as a primer just so we can kind of like glow from, like with that like glow from within look. I just kind of dot that around and then just rub it in with my fingers. I feel like the beauty blender kind of like soaks up a little too much of this, and you kind of want it to be like pretty harsh because it's going under your foundation, so it can be like, you're not just like going out like this, yeah. Kind of rub that in. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. It's pretty cheap from the drugstore, of course, and I started using this. I used to have super dry skin. No, that's false. I used to have super oily skin, so I would like I would stay away from any product that said Lumi, like always. But now like I just like went on Accutane, so my skin was like, still is super dry. It like basically stopped producing oil altogether. So I try to use more hydrating foundations now, and this one got like a lot of great reviews, and like I personally really love it. So I just fake tanned, so I'm a little darker. So I kind of use like a mix between the N1 to 2 and N3. I know they don't have like as great of a shade range in like the Lumi foundations, but yeah, basically I just pump out a little bit on my like bronzer. Like mix it in with my finger. Mix it in, and then I'm gonna like spread it around my face. I'm gonna tie my hair back because my hair always gets in my face. Okay, and then I just use my beauty blender. I find that it like blends this out the best, and I don't like a super full coverage, so just kind of spread that around, make sure it's all even. Midnight. Okay. And yeah, so this foundation is a dewy finish, and I just think that looks better, like since like my skin is not gonna like it no longer like produces the oil to make it kind of fall apart throughout the day, that a dewy finish is better, or else my skin's just too matte the entire day. I don't know. Accutane really just sucks all the oil out of your skin. Like I used to have such oily skin, and now like I don't produce any oil at all. It's kind of crazy. Like I used to have to wash my hair like every day or every other day, but now I just have to wash it like, honestly, if I don't work out, then I really only have to wash it like every like 3 or 4 days. I always have trouble getting things to blend on my nose. I have to go in with a little more there. This color is not looking good on me in this light. It looks really yellow, but I promise it looks better in person. That's what everyone says though. It looks better in person. If you guys have any other foundation recommendations for dry skin, let me know in the comments below. Always looking for a new holy grail foundation. Okay, and I'm gonna blend down to my neck a little bit. This looks so yellow on camera. I'm looking at it in the mirror right now and it looks like fine, and now I look like jaundice. We'll see. Like, see, it matches me. Okay, so yeah, now this will, make sure I get it on the right. Now this will set down to, so it won't be tacky anymore. It's already starting to set, but it'll kind of keep a dewiness. I still put on a setting powder later because like I feel like it needs to be like secured. So now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I have shade 15 because, you know, light and pale. I don't know, I've never really used an expensive concealer. I know like a lot of people use like Shape Tape and the NARS Creamy concealer, but I find this one just works. It's not too heavy, which is good because like I don't do like a super heavy foundation. I'd say that the L'Oreal Too Much Lumi foundation is like a medium coverage. But yeah, this one it works for me. I just kind of put it on like the high points of the face and under my eyes and whatnot. Nothing crazy. I know like some people like literally put concealer all over their face. I'm like, why don't you just use foundation? Like if you're gonna, or they do use foundation, they put another layer of concealer like all over everywhere. Like, you know, you can do what you want, but like I just feel like that's like kind of a waste because concealer is like more expensive and then like small things. So I don't know. I just use foundation and concealer in certain spots. I'm also not into like the super highlighted under eye region thing. Like I just feel like in cameras like it always looks kind of like ghosty. Maybe I'm just like not good at applying it like that. But I try to blend as much as I can. So yeah, just blending. I don't think I really have anything to conceal right now. So I might not do any like extra concealing. Maybe a little right there, but I just might not care about it because you can really see anyway. Okay, then I'm gonna go back to the L'Oreal Lumi drops. I have it in the shade Daybreak. It's like the rose goldy shade. And I find this actually like blends on top of powders as well, which is super nice because oftentimes I forget that I'm using cream highlight because I usually just use powder. And I just kind of dab it along. And then I just blended it with my finger. I've done Beauty Blender before, but okay, maybe I'll do a touch of Beauty Blender because I have a lot. You can just see it gives like a really nice glow. Take a little more. Then I put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. On the top of my chin. And a little on the bridge of my nose. Yeah, so then it's just super glowy, and then I've used this powder for years. It's just like just a classic. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte in translucent. I don't like to add any extra like pigmentation because I feel like sometimes powder can look like heavy on the skin, and I like my foundation to kind of look like, oh, is she even wearing anything? But yeah, I just set the under eye area. And I don't really have any creasing with this concealer either. It's like usually pretty good. Shoot, I forgot eyeshadow primer. Oh well. I guess we'll have some creasy eyeshadow today. And then I put just like a little bit, like just one brush worth, like over like some other regions that I don't want to be super shiny. Then see, the highlight is still there. I feel like the cream highlights just look so much more natural. Not that like the other ones don't look natural, but it just like blends into the face like so much nicer. And just because I want to look super glowy and I'm very extra, I'm gonna just do like a little more on top of like if any got covered up by the powder. So yeah, that's basically my full face done with only drugstore products. You can see super super glowy. It focuses on me, thank you. Super glowy, pretty good coverage. So that's all for the drugstore portion. I'm just gonna keep doing my makeup on camera with some more drugstore products, but like also some non-drugstore products, so I don't have a full drugstore look. But I'm just gonna keep going in case anyone wants to see what other makeup look I'm doing today. I don't really know what I'm doing today. We'll just kind of, can I do anything? I have another birthday dinner tonight. It was my birthday yesterday, my 21st, woo. So I can drink now. It's so exciting. Went to like a super nice dinner last night and everything. Now my grandma's coming over tonight for dinner. It's like really hot in my room. My dad refuses to turn on air conditioning. And it's really annoying because I like the house like super cold. And he literally heats it, and it's like May. I'm like, I'm sweating inside and I shouldn't have to do that. Just contouring with my Hoola bronzer. I actually like this little like brush it comes with. It like makes it super easy to like contour. Just contour my nose a little bit. See, it's not looking super yellow anymore. It like kind of is, but okay, and that's all for the face. Now I'm gonna move on to brows. As you can see, I have like 0 brows because I'm very pale and blonde. So I always like this, like if I had to do one thing, if I had one makeup product, it would be eyebrows, just so I can have some normal looking brows. But I just use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I use it in taupe. I know they have a blonde shade, but I feel like it's always looked good. So, you know, why mess with it? And I always like, little tip, I know these can dry out super quickly, so I just put them face down on a surface, and then like the air, you know, like right here, the air can't like get into it as much, so then it doesn't dry out as quickly. Like I've had this for months and it's like still fine. And then I also just take a little bit and put it on the cap and just kind of like get it on the cap. And then my mirror's right here, so if you're wondering why I'm over here. Did anyone else have like a really bad eyebrow phase? Like I didn't do my eyebrows for so long, and like I had like super bad acne in high school, and like I would just like layer on a ton of foundation to like cover it up. Like it did a good job on my foundation, like it didn't look bad, but like I just didn't do anything to my brows. So it was just like heavy foundation, which like basically covered up my brows more. See, look at the difference already. It also always looks like too much before I put on eye makeup. My mom like hates when I do my brows too much. She's like, they look so dark. She like bleaches her brows. She does the exact opposite of me. So I've tried to like get her to fill them in recently. I gave her a little like eyebrow pencil for Christmas because I was like, you can do your brows. It's not that hard. Like her sister, so like my aunt, like we were in where were we? Some tropical island, and she had me like do her brows because she doesn't like to not have brows either. I was like, you know, I'm with you. It just like, it puts the whole makeup look together. If you have like a full like heavy eye and everything, and then like your eyebrows are just kind of like weak, I don't know, it just doesn't look good to me. It's like you're missing, it's like the same as like missing like foundation or like mascara. You have to do it. Okay, let's brush them out a little bit. I like to just quickly set my brows. I use like the Maybelline like clear mascara. Oh, my camera's gonna die. I guess this rest will not be on camera, so I will show you guys the final product. So this is the final look. I just did like a simple like shimmery eyeshadow look with my what's it called? Morphe palette. And yeah, as you can see, it's just like super glowy. And like the glow stays all day. I don't know, really love this foundation, really love all the products I used. So let me know if you liked this video and you want to see more like this. And make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see anything else. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!